How do I begin this? First of all, thanks for tuning in. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back again and hopefully a little more consistent. And that's what this is about, consistency. But before I even begin, please check out this new podcast, Missteps to Success. I'm the first guest on there. Definitely an honor. And it was a nice conversation with Karishma. Please tune in. I've gotten good feedback. People have said that they enjoyed listening to it. So yeah, please do give it a listen. All right, consistency. Over the past year, I've been working hard trying to be consistent. I've been working hard at my French. I'm also gotten better at guitar, more better than I ever have been. Most of my life since college, I've had a guitar, but I haven't really developed my skills. I haven't progressed at all. And it wasn't until I moved and my next door neighbor is a guitar teacher that I felt that I had to be forced into being consistent because he's next door and he's listening to me practice, right? So that made my skills level up a little bit, but at the same time, sometimes life happens where I get busy with work or just life in general. And then I put the guitar down for 2 days, 3 days. And then I'm not progressing as fast or as best as I'd like to be, right? It's not about speed necessarily, but I want to be able to give it my full effort. A few months ago, maybe 2 months now, my guitar teacher, Stash, hit him up too if you're interested in getting guitar lessons. He does online lessons, and honestly, he's a great teacher. He had a online recital over Skype or that big, what's it called again? What's that? Hey Kehoe, what's that thing called where everybody goes on? Zoom. He had a online recital on Zoom, and because I knew it was coming up, I said, listen, I gotta practice this every day. I don't want to be out here embarrassing myself, right? So I practice every single day to the annoyance of my neighbors, I'm sure, but I felt that I got better. And I tag teamed with my bro and my wife, and we sang Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding, and I think it turned out all right. But that gave me an idea, and that idea is putting myself out there in order to level up a little bit more, right? And I think about it like basketball. When I used to play basketball, I'd be at the courts practicing my jump shot, practicing my layups, practicing my spin moves, all of that, right? But I couldn't get better unless I try to implement those in a game. And then I could see if those things were coming off or not. I could see if my jump shot was working in the game. I could see if that crossover was working in the game. And that's what that recital was. It was the game to see if I can put everything I practice into real life. And that's what this is right now. But I want to be able to show the fruits of my labor. And kind of at the beginning, I talked about missteps to success, right? And that's what this is about. I'm going to mess up. I'm not going to be the best. I'm going to go forward, 2 steps back, but go forward again, right? And I think that's often missed on social media. People just see the end result. They don't see the hard work and the grind and the failures and the guitar playing that sounds terrible or the jump shots that just keep breaking and breaking and breaking. So that's what I'm going to do. And I wanted to do that on 2 things. Number 1 is my fitness. Before the pandemic hit, and I think this is the case for a lot of people, I was in decent shape. I was working out almost every day. But after the pandemic, after a few months of the pandemic, I was working out, but I don't know, I just fell off, right? And fitness is something that's super important to me. I've been working out since high school, and it never stopped until recently. And I want to get back to that. I want to get back to being my best. So that's the first objective. That's the first practice. I'm going to dedicate the rest of this month to getting back in shape, or getting in better shape than I am now, with the help of a Nike training program by Curtsy Godso. It's almost all HIIT exercises. If you're interested, I will share it with you, and you could play along, you could go along with me. I've done Nike training before and I've had nothing but good results, so I'm looking forward to doing it. It's definitely a grind. Curtsy Godso is a beast, so it's not for the faint-hearted, but I'm willing to grind and get the results that I want, right? And number two, I touched on it a little bit, is the guitar. I want to be able to get better at the guitar. I mean, I could jam out now. I could play a little Redemption song by Bob Marley. All right, Redemption song. Play a little bit Otis Redding, like I said, and a few more tunes, but it's not fluid, right? It's not smooth like I want it to be. So I'm gonna practice Redemption song until I get that shit down. There's one part in particular where it goes dun 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 dun. I'll let you listen to that bit, but that part I'm struggling with, and I want to be able to make that a little bit more smoother. And the second song is by Pink Floyd, and it's not Another Brick in the Wall, it's Wish You Were Here. And the solo on that track is dope, one of the dopest solos, right? But it's a bit of there's a lot of moving parts, and I've been struggling with it, and I want to be able to practice that and see where my skills are at in a month's time. So tune in, check it out. Check to see what my progress is like in a month's time, and let me know what you think. Yeah, appreciate you for sticking around, and I will see you next time.